Good morning, Taurus family bunch. So I'm enjoying a cup of coffee right now. CJ's right here on the floor playing. He had a sausage patty and watermelon for breakfast. And today we actually had to turn on the heat this morning. So it's feeling nice and toasty in here this morning. It was freezing. My poor baby bear's room. What, baby? You want your milk? Want your milk? Yeah. You see? He just started saying that. You see? All last week, huh? Everything. You see? You see Charlie? Hi, mamas.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Hey, no.
Oh, okay. So this is how I did the outfit. This is actually the shirt I got married in, and I have to wear a camisole underneath because it's quite see-through. But I paired these pants with this shirt, and then I just did a hoop because I did my hair almost slicked back. You curly hair girls, y'all know it. Those little side curls, they never want to be concealed. So that is my outfit, and I love it. I was gonna wear like the burgundy shirt I picked up yesterday at Old Navy, but I wanted something a little bit more loose, and I like it. It's cute, got pockets, that's always a win. Are you ready to get dressed? I combed his hair. You like mommy's outfit? Oh yeah, and I paired it with some brown chanclas. You ready?
Could you take this one out?
No.
No? Okay,
That
okay.
one bites.
Okay, that's awesome.
Chester will.
Now
Now
it's
be
even,
bit
huh?
today.
What's this thing?
Look, Poppy. It's okay, look.
Look how cute. Yeah.
You want to touch it? Look.
It gave you a kiss. It gave you a little kiss.
Oh!
Ruthie, you want to come give me a kiss?
You see? CJ, you see that spider?
Mom's like, no.
That's a new look for you, Daddy. Which animal you think you like the best?
I think he really liked the little
The ferret?
the short-tailed possum.
The possum? He liked the possum?
Yeah, the one that we couldn't open up.
Yeah.
Seemed like he really liked it.
I'm glad he didn't like the tarantula. How you feel about Moss giving us a big old shout out like that?
That was a big boost, and just I know it made my wife so happy. All the hard work she's been doing is paying off, so I'm proud of her.
Thank you, Moss family.
Thank y'all. Look at me back with my thumbs up.
Oh, you back with the thumbs. And the baby over there eating. We just had lunch, and then we had a little bit of cookie cake left from yesterday.
Yeah, just a
So
little bit.
he got a little piece of that.
As I could tell.
But he got to see all the animals. Baby, you were down there with him. What animal did he like the best?
I think he liked the short-tailed possum.
The short-
They literally get this big. The guy said they were from Brazil. They literally get like the size of my hand. He said they don't grow no bigger than that. That's like an adult version of it.
Yeah, we had a guest speaker today at church. They go by the name of Kingdom Zoo, and they also grant wishes to children who are like less fortunate or has illnesses, chronic illnesses, disabilities, and stuff like that. They'll grant their wish by letting them meet their favorite animal. Now, I don't know how many species of animals they have, but they brought quite a few up to the church today, and y'all saw CJ be so excited. They had a tarantula, and that thing looked nasty. That was not my favorite thing. Bless you! You're a handsome boy.
And they had a snake, but they took it away.
Where'd they take it?
back to the car. They had a snake.
Why he
Maybe I don't know for sure. I heard the guy saying they just put him away early.
Oh. Maybe because they were moving around and they didn't want the snake. Cause there's some kids trying to grab the containers that they were in and stuff, and they were like, "Oh, put it down." So, but all the kids had a blast today. The guest speaker, his name was Chester Moore. He made me cry. I was crying all service. He's a great speaker. What? He's a journalist.
He writes for Texas Wildlife and Fishing Game.
You get papas.
And other magazines, and he has a podcast.
Yep. So he's a big outdoorsman, but he's got the love of Christ in his heart, and
There's a heart for the kids.
and hearts for the kids.
In the kingdom, and just obeying his calling, you know. So.
Oh, sorry, y'all. But that was good today, and I love church, and I got lots of compliments on my outfit today. I really loved it, and I'm sad I'm about to have to get into lazy girl clothes, so, because I just don't want to be cooking in this. I'm be cooking some red sauce. Hey, baby, you know me and dropping food on my clothes. I don't care how old I am. My parents used to always get mad at me because I spill food on my shirt, and it's not like I'm eating too fast or I got too much on my fork or something. Like, I just always drop food. Me, food, and gravity do not go together, nor any of my clothing. Like, I spill food on all my clothes. So this white cream shirt will not make it. So I'm gonna have to change for sure. Good morning, Torres family bunch. So I'm looking a little rough today. We were up late last night with some friends from church. We had a great time. I stopped filming, I think, a little bit after church, so I'm gonna put 2 days together because we made last night I made chicken parmesan, but without the crust, and like I seared it in some olive oil and then put it in a baking dish, cooked it for about 45 minutes to finish cooking through, and topped it with pasta and yes, baby. Want another bite? What happened? You got knots in your hair? I don't know. He's having, his waffle's beside me. He's having some chocolate chip waffle this morning. There we go. You're welcome. Thank you. He's watching some Cocoa Melon, and I'm drinking coffee. But we had a great time last night. It ran late. We just talked and talked and talked, and we love our friends, and they mean so much to us. But this morning, who else does this? We filled up the dishwasher last night. The ladies helped me. We cleaned up the kitchen all together. And I didn't even start it. So this morning I had to start it. That's why he's not eating breakfast in his high chair, is because his tray is not cleaned. So I started the dishwasher. That's after I started it. When I was like, I could have hand washed it. And I was like, I already started the dishwasher. So that's all right. And he's having watermelon with his breakfast. But this morning I had to get up and take garbage to the garbage can by the side of the road. Today's trash day for us. And then in here we had another table and like those chairs down there, and they were all out, and I had to sweep and everything again. I started laundry, which needs to be switched over, and these need to be folded. And then I got some roast down for dinner tonight. We're actually gonna have some more guests over tonight, and then tomorrow's small groups, so we're gonna have more guests over. It's just a full week full of family and friends. It makes my heart happy. But that's what we're doing today so far. I turned on the wax warmer right when I got up, and yeah, I did not go weigh myself yesterday, guys. I don't know, I feel kind of bummed. I've been kind of slacked back. That's human, it's okay. I have still been, my meals haven't been as in huge over proportion like I used to do, like overeat. And now like my stomach's like, you can't eat all that. So I have noticed some change, but I'm working on it. I don't think I was doing as good as I was previously, but we're still getting there. It's a journey. It's a journey, and it takes time, and it takes practice and reteaching, relearning with myself. So we'll get there. I just want to be healthy. Like I said, I just want to be healthy. I feel great. I can definitely say I don't feel as sluggish in the morning as I used to feel. Like, I got up and I cleaned and did stuff for about an hour before I even had coffee or sat down. So that's what we're gonna do. I know here in a little bit, I think I'll film a little bit of cleaning today. I think I'm skipping breakfast. I know for lunch we're gonna have leftover spaghetti, and my son is gonna be happy. Y'all, this kid. So there's a little boy at the same time, me and his mommy, they were over last night. Me and his mommy were pregnant together all the way through. They're 1 week apart, and he was over last night, and he didn't really eat any of his food, which is fine. CJ never does that either. Trash truck. Good morning, trash truck. I do have to say we have some nice workers for our community, because one time we forgot to put out the trash, and Cruz came home in the middle of the day for his lunch break and was like, can I give you our trash can? And he kind of got a little aggravated about it, because, you know, put it out at the right time, be responsible. And he was like, yeah, sure, dude, just put it on the side of the road. That's nice. Went out of his way to do that. He was like, I can't turn the truck around, but at least put it on this side of the road so when we come out we can do it. Like, we have a restaurant right across from us, like I told y'all before, and so they went over there to grab lunch. So that was super nice. But he didn't eat his food last night, and CJ ate all his spaghetti, and so I was like, can he have his plate? And he ate all of the other baby's boy's plate too. Hi, baby. I love you. Is your breakfast good? And then another thing, y'all know Cruz and spaghetti noodles. He don't really do it. He did eat it last night, but I was like, okay, I need food that would feed everybody. So I was like, Cruz, can we please do pasta? He's like, yeah, as long as you do like a protein I love. Mocking me. Are you mocking me? He's like, Mommy, I don't know that word. I love you. You got choo-choo? Oh, car. Yes. Car. But, so I think that's the reason why CJ just, like, ate all his food. Actually, all week, he has eaten his dinner just in full. Like, he ate, the other night we had enchiladas, beef and cheese enchiladas, and he literally ate one whole enchilada, rice, and chips and salsa. I think he's going through a growth spurt, you guys. My heart can't do it. I can't do it. My little baby. Like, I'll put a video in right here after this clip of CJ 1 year ago yesterday. Hey, you guys, so I got CJ down for a nap. Hair situation has not got better, but that's okay, because I don't have anybody to impress, nor you guys, because this is real content, real life. So curly frizzy hair today. CJ's down for a nap. We had a great lunch. I'm about to start getting dinner in the oven because it's a roast and I'm doing it actually just in the oven alone. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take, but it's gonna be the Americanized roast with carrots and potatoes and onions. So I wonder how I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna do a few techniques that my mother-in-law does, which if she does a beef product, like a beef cut, and she slow cooks it in the oven, she smothers it in mustard as a base and to help with bring out flavors and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna spread mustard all over it and then some seasonings. We're gonna do that together. I have laundry just in rotation right now. I have one basket clean. These are air drying. If I dry these, they will not fit CJ anymore. I don't even think you guys seen him in these. So it's little jack-o'-lantern pajamas, and they're so cute with a plaid bottom. And one night I matched it with some orange socks when he went to bed. So cute. I have clothes hang drying. This needs to actually be put away. I actually love this type of shirt. I don't know the material that it is, but it's like a heavier shirt. Like this one is a lighter like cotton fill shirt. I don't want to say spandex, but it's a heavier set one. That pink one that I have is just like that one, and I love it because it's airy and movable, but it like stays down. Like it doesn't like come up. Like, I don't know, I just love it. So let's get started on dinner. I'm rambling today. Ignore my dishes back here. I have sweet tea that's been made. I'm leaving out the sugar because I'm going to make the breadsticks from the other night and I need sugar for it. And then this pan just needs to be washed. But other than that, let's get started on the beef. I think I want to season it with some paprika, a Creole seasoning, a little bit of onion and garlic. I think that's about it. Oh, and salt and pepper. So I think that's what I'm gonna use. So I just have regular yellowed mustard. I can't think of the other thing people base their meat with, but I know it's mustard or something else. So we're gonna do some salt. Good amount of that. I kind of have a headache coming on right now because I haven't drank enough water today. So I'm on my first glass of water. I know. Yeah. Onion powder all over. I always tell myself, open your containers before you do this. I never listen to myself. Some garlic, some paprika for smokiness, Creole, which pretty much got everything in it, the whole seasoning. And I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. Then I'm gonna put them in my roasting dish that I got from my mother-in-law. This way. I'm gonna wash up real quick. Then in here, all I have is some water and my some caldo powder, but the beef bouillon. And now, I'm probably not gonna use all this liquid. And then I'm gonna take a little Worcestershire sauce, put that in here. I know, most people don't even say it. How I've learned how to say it is Worcestershire sauce. I know some people call it Worcestershire sauce. I don't know. If you just say it fast, it sounds like you got the whole thing. So Worcestershire sauce. Down here in the South, we love it. We use it in everything. Now we're looking at the bigger picture. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour it in till it fills up the bottom. Maybe a little bit more. So we'll eventually put potatoes and stuff in here. So I do got a little bit left. If I need to add more, I'm gonna save it. Then we're gonna cover it with foil. And I also want to say this cute little roasting pan, it's black and white on the inside. I looked on the back and it said Cereal, like that's the brand, and it was sent over here from Portugal, and I don't know where she bought it at, so I couldn't really tell you guys, but it's a really good size roasting pan and it's really pretty. So now, I think I'm gonna put this guy in the 350 degree oven. I don't know, I think I'm gonna let him go for a couple hours and come back and check on him. And then, cause I think we're having dinner towards 6 and it's like almost 2 o'clock now. I don't know, cause I still gotta make bread. So, we'll see. I'm just gonna let him slowly cook. Alright guys, so for this copycat Olive Garden breadsticks, they're close, they're not exactly, but they're very close and very tasty. Who is this from? From the Classy Cook, is that, yeah, okay. So the Classy Cook, she came up with this recipe or whatever she did, and it is delicious. So you need a cup and 2 tablespoons. One more. Okay, a cup and 2 tablespoons of warm water. 1 1/4 teaspoon of active yeast. 1 1/4. And you also need 1/2 teaspoon of granulated sugar. I'm just gonna do half of this guy. Okay, and then we're gonna let our yeast rise. I normally just do 10 minutes, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Whisk this together and let it bloom. Okay, now we're gonna add in the remaining of the sugar. This has quite a bit of sugar in it, which is a tablespoon, and then 2 1/2 teaspoons. 1, 2, half. And then 1 1/2 cups of flour. So 1 1/2. Some salt and what's vegetable? 3 tablespoons. I'm adding some salt. Now, moving on. Some vegetable oil or olive oil, which is what I have. 3 tablespoons. 3. gonna cover it with some cling wrap, or you could do a towel. I'm just gonna cling wrap it today. And this is gonna go for a first rise at for about an hour. You know what? I think I'll cling wrap it and then throw a towel over the top. So you're gonna want this to double, triple in size. So if I was explaining this weird, this is the recipe I'm using. It says in a bowl of an electric stand mixer, you're gonna whisk just your warm water, your yeast, your sugar, let it rest so it can plume up, and then you're gonna add in the remaining sugar, half of your flour, and your salt and your olive oil. And then once you put your mixer on it, or if you do how I do it, I just do it by hand. You just add your flour as you need it, and you just wait until it's a very soft dough. Just very, very soft, not sticky. So kind of what you want to feel for is when your dough is right past the sticky stage and it's just really, really soft. And when you touch it, it bounces back. So we're on our first rise time. So once we're finished with that, we'll punch down the dough, divide it into 12 equal portions, and then cover the plastic wrap. Oh, and as we're working with it to make them into the breadstick form, we're gonna keep the other ones covered. And then after all of our breadsticks are formed, they're gonna rise for an additional hour. And then we're just gonna bake it at 425 for 11 to 13 minutes. All right, here's how the roast is doing. I just flipped them over, and I'm just gonna add in a bay leaf on either side. I'm gonna cover it back up with foil and let it keep cooking. It's not like tender yet, so hopefully it'll get tender here after a while. But it looks good, and it smells, my whole house smells amazing at this point. So you guys saw me get these together. Rolling them out and getting them into that perfect shape is a little difficult, but they look pretty good and they're gonna be great. So they're just gonna rise for an additional hour. So I'm gonna take this butter spray. I'm gonna spray all over the tops of the rolls, and then I'm gonna sprinkle on some salt. And then I'm gonna pop them in the oven at 425. I think it says to 11 to 13 minutes.
Guys, I'm the one that found this recipe.
And it's good, huh? You really
Yeah, I like them. They were actually really good.
And then, see y'all. Alright guys, so I just pulled them out the oven, and all I did was spray with some more of that butter spray, which that makes it so easy, and I'm not wasting a whole stick of butter. But then I just sprinkled a little bit more garlic powder over the top. You guys, we already took one. It is so good. So fluffy. Delicious. You want more? Here you go. Yummy. My baby loves fresh bread. How was it, baby?
It's really good, thank you.
You're welcome.